Good morning, my name's Julie from So Unique and I'd like to welcome you to day 24 of my August vlog. I don't know what I'm doing today actually. I think I'm going to chill out a little bit today and maybe do a little bit of sewing. I'm going to have a look round and see if I can find any more kits that I've got stored away. There'll probably be a bit of baking later on, I'm not sure. My little helper is still around. He's going off out in a little while with my husband, and they're off out for the day. So I'll have a little bit of crafty time today, and then later on he will go back home, and then I think one of the granddaughters is coming to stop tonight, so it'll be all go again this evening. So I'm just going to see how the day pans out really. So I'll see you later. Tastes delicious this. As I've got a few hours on my own, I've decided I'm going to do a bit of work on my Etsy shop. I need to put some more things in, and I've just had a look around to see if I've got another kit, and I found one. This is the cat, so this one would be for me. I think it's, I don't know, it puts me off a bit with all this black stitching, but you know, I like to do it in sort of matching colours. So I think it'll look a lot better that way. I'll probably make a start on that today. Maybe get a bit of cutting out done. And I might do a bit of crochet today. I quite fancy doing some Christmas baubles. So if I can find my baubles and the yarn, I think I'll probably do some of that as well. I feel like having a relaxing day today really. Because I didn't sleep very well last night. I think I was just overtired and it was so warm and it was just awful. Didn't get to sleep till gone 4 o'clock this morning, so I feel a bit sort of not with it today. But what's new? I think I'll enjoy a nice cold coffee today. I've never tried this before, but I'm looking forward to it. Might keep me awake a bit. And I've got my nice little cat wrap. Ooh. It's not bad. It smells quite strong. Tastes okay though. Could do with some ice cubes in it, but I haven't got any. Might give me a nice caffeine boost for today. Well, I've had a bit of a change of plan today. When I came out to my craft room, I decided to replace that green panel in my rag quilt, so I've just done that. I've done all the applique, and now I'm going to start and put the rows together. It's 2:10, and as usual I've not had my lunch. I've got a bit carried away. I think it's just having a bit of free time. I've got carried away with sewing, so I think I'm going to put this strip together, and then I'm going to go and have a little bit of lunch. And I'm going to have, I've got some homemade bread. I didn't actually go to bed until quite late this morning because we hadn't got any bread in or anything for breakfast, so I decided to put the bread machine on last night, and it didn't finish until 1:10. So I sort of went to bed and just sat and read my book, and got up for 1:10 to get the bread out of the machine. So I'm looking forward to having some bread today. It's just ordinary basic bread in the machine, and I've got some bacon, so I think I'm going to have a bacon sandwich, maybe with some baked beans. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm just going to go and get this bit of sewing done, and I'll see you later. Not quite what I had in mind for lunch today, but homemade bread, bacon and tomato sauce will do. It looks yummy. Well, the quilt's coming along nicely now, and I just thought I'd show you something that I've been using. It's some, there we go, metal pins, like U-shaped pins. I've had these sat in my drawer for ages, just forgot about them, and I've been using them today to attach my pieces together. And you just pop it in there, and you seem to match up lovely when you're stitched, because you can actually stitch over these pins. They're quite fine and flexible. So I think when you're just doing ordinary patchwork, they're going to be a real help. So it's something I can highly recommend. Well, this is my little space at the moment. You can see I don't have a lot of room next to my little sewing machine when it comes to putting a quilt together. But I'm managing. Well, I'm really pleased. I finished the rag quilt. All the sewing's done. All I've got to do now is all the cutting and then get it washed and dried several times. So I think that's going to be done next week. I will take it to work with me, and then I can pop it on the counter so I can cut it better and sweep up. I haven't really got room in my craft room, even though I've got quite a large room. I just don't have the space at the moment. Lots of projects on the go. So it just shows you what you can do. I mean, I started putting these strips together and the squares together about 12:30, and it is now 7:15, and I've just stopped briefly for a spot of lunch and to go and put a bit of tea on for my little helper, because they came back in not long ago, so he's all fed and watered. And now I've got to go food shopping. So the next time you see this quilt, it'll be all finished. And I'm having a day off from sewing tomorrow. I think we're going to go out somewhere. The size of my quilt, each square is 6.5 inches, and I've got, it's 9 by 13, so I think that's about 117 squares I've stitched. So that's not too bad, is it, for a day's work? Right, after all that sewing, I'm going to have a cup of raspberry leaf tea. This will take 5 minutes to stand until it's ready. Well, it'll stop open. There we go. So while this is doing, I'm going to make some sourdough bread. There we go. That's pretty. Delicious. Well, when Adele was editing earlier on, she found a mistake on my quilt. I have managed to put together 2 toadstools. So I'm going to have a bit of unpicking to do and sort it out. I don't know how I've mixed the rows up, but I seem to have. I don't know. Eagle Eye Adele. So that's a job for maybe tomorrow or Monday. Also tonight, we've made some hummus. And it's really tasty. I much prefer homemade to shop bought, it's really nice. Anyhow, I'm going to call it a day now because it's actually getting quite late. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Bye.